ago that all but extinguished any hopes the club had of fighting off relegation. They travelled to a Stoke side looking to build on an impressive performance at Bournemouth last time out. Nonetheless, Mark Hughes made 3 changes to his side from that game. Marko Arnautovic returned from illness, with Phil Bardsley and Jeff Cameron also coming back in. Despite that poor showing against Liverpool, Gard made just the 1 change to his side. Captain Michael Richards had to settle for a place on the bench, with Alan Hutton coming in. Villa went into this one without an away win since the opening day of the season. Watching for us, Dean Sturridge and Gary Weaver.
Looks to be a desire about Aston Villa here. They've had to wait a couple of weeks to try and get that Liverpool defeat out of their system. But this is Appley on the charge. It clicks on the corner, and it's kept off brilliantly by Bunn, who may have more work to do here. And it's taken care of by Alan Hutton.
The first attack of any note from the home side, and they nearly concede from it. Really good balling by Appley. And see Akora on the stretch. Brilliant goalkeeping by Bunn to keep it out.
Shaqiri will show a keen interest in this.
Well, it favours Arnautovic and Shaqiri.
Shaqiri goes for it!
Mark Bunn's having a little go because the wall splits. I think up to this point, Remy Gard will be a happier manager. Villa showed much more commitment than a fortnight ago.
Shaqiri. Lovely reverse ball. Bardsley goes down. The referee looks at it and says penalty. Bardsley made the move. Shaqiri played the ball to him perfectly. The challenge came in, and Kevin Friend in absolutely no doubt. Penalty for Stoke City.
And there's no complaints from those Aston Villa players. It's a resigned look from Ashley Westwood. He knows he mistimes it, and it was a simple decision for the referee to point to the spot.
Arnautovic! No! Missing it out! Stoke City get the Britannia roaring, and the storm clouds gather over Aston Villa again.
But it was never in doubt. It was a real emphatic finish. Just smashes it to the right of the keeper.
He made his players run and run after the humiliation 2 weeks ago. He said he needs to find at least 11 players who will fight for that shirt. Glenn Whelan. There's Shaqiri. Took out the cross again. And Aston Villa stretched. It's a second goal for Stoke City. Arnautovic was waiting to pounce. They have knocked Aston Villa off their feet. And Villa bracing themselves for another day of misery.
Shaqiri with a second assist in this game. And this is where I see Shaqiri at his best, taking players on, putting crosses in like that. It's an absolute peach of a cross, and then Arnautovic has the strength, the desire to head the ball up in the 6-yard box and still be allowed to get the second touch and just chest it over the line. It's a real poor one from an Aston Villa perspective.
Well, travelling Holt End still making plenty of noise, but it is with a heavy, heavy heart.
We talked about the murmurings of Randy Lerner out, and now they're becoming more vociferous.
Sinclair. Scott Sinclair again. A chance getting louder against Randy Lerner. Sinclair. It's a bulldozing run. A Bomberhole in the middle. Couldn't make a telling connection.
There was a moment of hope for the visitors. He just wondered if Gabriel Bonmo just shy away from that slightly. Couldn't get his head on the end of it.
Stoke City enjoying themselves now after being quick fire goals from Marko Arnautovic. And this is John Walters after this.
That shouldn't happen though, Gary. That's a clearance from the goalkeeper. That's got 90 yards.
Win it away again here. It's Arnautovic. Runs out of pitch, but will take the corner. Shaqiri's delivery. Volshai there to meet it, and it almost crept all the way in.
It's a good header by Volshai, and Arnautovic nearly got the match ball there. He nearly had the hat-trick. I think he gets a slight touch on it. He holds off Lescott. It's got to be a touch because it was going goal-bound initially.
Bojan. That's Phil Bardsley.
It's good hands by Boy. Could have easily spilled this. Boyan's looking for any kind of parry by the keeper.
Scott Sinclair. It's caught by Mbula. The referee has played the advantage. This is Ali Sissoko. And that's Rudy Gestede. Advanced up and hit his arm. Bakuna! Aston Villa give Stoke City a tap on the shoulder and say we're still here.
Well, it's game on. It's come from nowhere. It's going 2-0 behind. I'll tell you who has offered something, Scott Sinclair, because he's been on the front foot whenever he's got in possession, and he was the catalyst of this attack. And Bakuna with a slide rule finish. Stoke wanted a handball there on Gestede. The referee didn't agree with him, and they switch off, and it goes through the legs of Peters and gives Butler no chance. Bakuna with that finish.
Shaqiri, lovely pick-outs, and Bun had to keep out Akora's header.
Yeah, look, like own goal written all over it. Bun again helps him out. It's a tremendous save.
Given away by Volshai. You hear the anxiety around this place. Rudy Gestede, there's Scott Sinclair. Scott Sinclair goes down inside the box, has a look at the referee who waves the appeals away.
Well, he was looking for that Scott Sinclair, who's had a good cameo performance. He just felt he went down a little bit too easily.
Stoke City are the winners. They rule Britannia again. The once great name of Aston Villa has hit rock bottom, and there doesn't seem to be any way back.
Overall, I was pleased with what we produced. We had a number of other occasions where just that final ball was lacking on our play, just that little bit of care in picking out the right person. But all in all, a pretty straightforward win.
We improved the team spirit regarding what we have done or not done against Liverpool the previous game. I think we were on the same level than we used to be before Liverpool game, but then today we were without attacking power to threaten enough Stoke City.
West Brom and Palace are locked on equal points, just 8 from relegation.